This is today's mom fail. I thought, okay, 2 children, you know, I know what I'm doing. I've disassembled a car seat before. They're different now, okay? I'm currently in the middle of a mom fail, so I wanted to share this with you guys because I wasn't expecting this morning. Yesterday we went to the grocery store, and normally I wait until it's Nolan's nap time and Elena will sit in the car with him, or sometimes he'll stay here with Jason, but usually I let them stay in the car so that I don't have to worry about him getting sick or anything, because I see all the time on Facebook about people's kids who are sick, and thankfully, knock on wood, until today, Nolan has not been sick. But it is April 3rd, I believe, maybe the 4th, I don't know. It's April 4th, and he is now sick for the first time. He's acting fine, except for he's about to crack his head open. Hey. Can we talk for a second? Say hello. So he's acting like he feels fine, but last night about 4 o'clock in the morning, he woke up to nurse, and he was laying in the bed with me, and I hear some awful gas, and I was like, wow, that was questionable. Let me cut the light on and check. And immediately I smelled it, and I was like, oh no, he's had some terrible accident. We had poop in the bed. We had poop on his onesie that went over his head. Last night, before I put it on, I was like, oh Jason, this is so cute, it's new. And it was one of the onesies, it was just short sleeves, no pants, you know. Obviously it had to come back off the same way it went on, which was over his head, and it had poop all in it. It was a mess. It was a mess. I'll spare you some of the details. He also had diarrhea again this morning, and so I started thinking, well, maybe I don't know if it could still be something that I ate. Maybe he didn't catch anything from the grocery store. But where I was going with that was, it's gonna be so hard to edit. Just so you know, this is how thoughts come through my head. They're in the wrong order. Yesterday he took a nap on his own. Congratulations to Nolan. He took a nap on his own in his pack and play. And so when it was time to go to the grocery store after she got home from school, I put him in the Moby wrap and I took him in. And I've done that once or twice before. I know when we went to Costco, I vlogged that day. He went in the Moby wrap, obviously, because we knew we'd be in there forever, and this was a bigger grocery store trip. I was very careful not to touch his hands or anything. Elena actually did the grocery shopping, and I kind of just point and clicked and told her what to get and where to put it and what bag it needed to go in and all that other stuff. So I thought I was being a responsible parent, teaching my daughter how to grocery shop, keeping the other one safe from germs, but that didn't happen. I did have a lot of new stuff yesterday. I had some coconut water, I had some very acidic lemonade, and then we had some, this is gonna sound gross, we had some meatless meatballs for dinner last night. So those were like 3 things that were new to him. And he got sick when he started eating last night. That was when it happened. I fed him a little bit this morning before he got sick, and then before I took Elena to school, I fed him a little bit then as well. Well, in the car, I heard him do that thing where he kind of starts to cough, and he stopped, and so, you know, all was good with that. Well, when I got home to get him out of the car, I noticed that he had spit up on the straps of his car seat, and I was like, oh no, buddy. So I knew that he had spit up, and apparently he spit up a ton, because when I got him out of the car seat, it was puddled in the base. I haven't even cleaned that out yet. I had to come inside, and I sat him down. I got his clothes off. Right now I'm in the middle of disassembling a car seat. So this is today's mom fail. I thought, okay, 2 children, you know, I know what I'm doing. I've disassembled a car seat before. They're different now, okay? If you haven't had a kid in the past 5 years, I highly recommend that prior to having a sick baby that's spitting up and boobs full of milk that are in pain, learn how to disassemble your car seat. The Chicco KeyFit car seat. So I thought it would be simple. You just kind of unzip it no, that's not the case. You've got like 10,000 straps going in different directions. There is no way that this thing is gonna be dried or cleaned and dried by the time that I have to go pick up Bennett from school. It's just not gonna work. When Babies R Us went out of business, we purchased an infant carrier, and we purchased the Next Step Up car seat because they were on sale. So we got him a girl's car seat, but it was on sale. It was like a $350 car seat, and we got it for, I don't know how much, but it was over 50% off, so it was worth it, I think. It's a maroon color. So anyway, I think today he's gonna be riding in that car seat because there's no way that I'll be able to get his infant carrier done. So today's advice to you is, even if you've done it before, when you get a new car seat, disassemble it and then put it back together so you know what the heck you're doing. Because in a moment of stress, trying to disassemble it and then wash it, and then knowing that you've got to make sure it gets back together, gets reassembled correctly within a certain amount of time, is gonna make it nearly impossible. And I'm worried that I won't make it. So right now, this is what I've got going on. I have taken everything out. Excuse, I think I wiped up a lot of it, but there you go. You've got this. The seat is actually over there, but yeah, it's just a mess, and that was definitely a mom fail. So I wanted to give you that advice. Now, as far as him being sick, hopefully everything is fine. I don't know. I'm gonna drink a lot of water and try to flush out anything that I ate out of my system so that if it is something I ate that's making him sick, it will not affect him. He did have, just one second. Wait a second, Blake. He's into everything right now. As far as him being sick, he's acting like he feels fine. But he has gotten sick every single time I fed him since 4 o'clock this morning. I'm gonna just monitor his temperature. I may give him just a little bit of Pedialyte in a bottle to see if that helps. But right now, I think the best thing I can do is just try to flush out what I've had to eat and drink if it was the coconut water. I think he's hopefully okay. He has not been sick yet. No upper respiratory infections or anything like that. So if the worst thing that we've had to deal with in 7 months is a minor stomach bug, we can handle that. I'm happy to help build his immune system a little bit, and hopefully he doesn't get dehydrated. On a more positive note, tomorrow is Special Olympics if it does not rain. If it rains, and I'm kind of slightly hoping that it does at this point, just in case he is sick, so that, because I wanted to take him, if he's sick, that's gonna make it very, very hard for me to be in 2 places at one time. It's 100% chance of rain, but I know that if it does, then it's gonna be very disappointed. But like I said, we've got a very busy next week too. He's got a field trip, he's got his football game at Wake Forest, and he will have Special Olympics if they cancel it tomorrow. On another note, if you guys are waiting for today's video, it should not, I think, it should not have gone up at 8 o'clock like it usually does, or 8 a.m. Eastern time like it normally does, because I specifically scheduled it for 4:30 this afternoon so that I can make sure Elena was here before it goes live, because I want to record her reaction. And once you've already seen that video at this point, so you know why, but I'll insert those clips and maybe vlog some more, but if not, I hope you all have a good day. Can you tell them bye? Say bye. Bye. Bye, little naked boy. Tell them bye.
3 hours later.
We're back home. I picked up Elena and her friend from school, and it is 4:28. So in just a second, we're gonna let Elena watch the video, see what she thinks. Come here. Should we tell them what we've decided? Okay. We've agreed on getting a dog, but we're also gonna get something else. Do you want to tell them what that is, Jason?
I'll let you know.
I already don't like this.
And into the Y.
Okay. Please tell me you're not pregnant. You're not. You're not. I swear to God, no.
What? I'm not pregnant yet.
You're not getting pregnant. No.
You can't tell me what to do.
Okay, well, I'm not helping take care of him. I'm not babysitting.
You don't now.
I do too. You make me hold him. I will not touch him.
It might be a girl.
That's even worse.
She's not happy with the idea of us having another baby.
No.
Her face is twitching. It's very strange looking. So Elena told me the other day that she watches the videos when she's in them so she can see how she looks. But if she's not in the video, then she doesn't watch it. So, anyway, she goes on to watch the rest of the video. She'll see the rest of the story. With that, let's see, hang on, let me. Anyway, that joke backfired and now she's really mad and the baby fell. But he's okay now. He's okay. Say, I'm sitting up, but sometimes I fall down. Sometimes I fall backwards, don't you? He's okay. Poor little thing. Good news is he is feeling much better. So I'm thinking that there's a possibility that it may just be him teething. I had been looking up his symptoms online, and I know for a few days ago when he was getting the rash on his face, it said that it could be teething. He doesn't have any teeth. I can't see any teeth that look like they're coming through. I can't feel any teeth, but he is about to be 7 months old, so it should be any time now. So it would make sense if he had some teeth coming through that maybe he would have diarrhea, and that could be what that rash on his face is from. And maybe it's not my deodorant and it's not the furniture that he's been licking on. So I guess we'll just have to wait it out and see, but I don't think he has a virus, thank goodness. So we're gonna cook dinner and hopefully Elena will cheer up a little bit or watch the rest of the video.
2 hours later.
It's bedtime. Nolan's okay. He's not sick and his head is not dented. Oh wait, it might be now. His head's not dented. He's okay. Elena's still mad, but she's at a school play. So we're gonna go ahead and say goodnight. Look, there's Jason's pretty face. He decided to bless us with it today. Anyway, I guess Elena will find out what the rest of that video said if she ever decides to watch it. But she stated again she doesn't watch it unless she's in it. Right now she thinks we're having a baby. Claire is expecting a sibling as well, so she brought up the point to Elena that I may already be pregnant and she might not even have a choice in the matter. So anyway, we're not having a baby right now. Good night.
We're not having a baby.